Sonic is probably the most poorly represented fighter in Super Smash Bros, and I feel that's absolutely criminal. He's still, to this day, one of gaming's biggest icons. So as someone who's been playing Sonic and Smash Bros his entire life, I thought it would be fun to reimagine the character in my own way. It's clear Sakurai and the Smash team don't know too much about the Hedgehog. And I mean, I can't blame them. He was a last-minute addition in Brawl after all. If I were to guess what games they played before adding Sonic, I would say they played Sonic 1, CD, The Fighters, and 06. As I'll explain later on, those are the games Sonic really takes after, and it really shows. This is a problem because, let's be real, Sonic the Fighters is a really obscure arcade game and Sonic 06 is literally the worst mainline Sonic game. In Brawl, I don't really blame Sakurai for making Sonic how he is, but in the later titles, it's really unfortunate how he still holds his roots in those games. At this point, I really don't think there's an excuse for some of the disservice this character has been given. A second character, or at least an Echo Fighter, is long overdue. His stages are Green Hill and Green Hill with a Mario Galaxy gimmick. His only remixed song was from Brawl, and as alluded to before, he's had the same uninspired moveset for 3 games now. That's what I'm looking to change in this video. I'm fundamentally reintroducing Sonic into the Smash franchise. I love this character. He's actually my favorite Smash character if you want to go back and watch my video on that. I really just want the best for him and I feel he isn't living up to his potential. Sonic is fast, that much is obvious. With his speed comes an ego, which makes Sonic really flashy in a lot of his games. He does tricks after hitting you, he doesn't take things too seriously because he can quickly get in and out of danger. This is what we see in all variations of Sonic to some degree, whether it be classic, Dreamcast, or modern. That cocky demeanor isn't really communicated in Smash in my opinion. He just feels really stiff to me. He quite literally just hits and runs. So the theme of this video is that we're gonna give Sonic a little bit more attitude, as well as polish his playstyle. So let's get started. Sonic's model is actually one of the only things that gets better after every installation. At first it looked like a weird mix between his Adventure and 06 design, but now it looks more streamlined with a more modern design. I think it actually looks really good in Smash 4 and Ultimate. But if I had it my own way, I would take a little bit more design cues from the original Sonic Adventure. I'd extend his spikes a little more and make him a tad more stubby. This way it better communicates him going into a ball, at least in my opinion. But really, if I'm being honest, we're just splitting hairs at this point. For all the disservice Sonic has received, his model actually looks really good. Like, this is one of the best Sonic models, period, including a lot of his actual games. What I feel does need to be tuned is his idle animations. The animations in and of themselves are fine, but his expression feels so lifeless. Give him a little smirk when shaking his finger. Make him a little more upset when tapping his foot. Why not make him look at his wrist while you're at it? His perpetual smile makes him look like a doll or mannequin. And that is the exact opposite thing Sega was going for when creating this character. Little things like this would make him noticeably more expressive. A lot of Sonic's moves come from Sonic the Fighters. I don't know why they chose this of all the games to base Sonic's moveset around instead of Sonic Battle. Honestly, why did they take this obscure Sonic fighting game from the arcade instead of this obscure Sonic fighting game from the Game Boy? This is the stuff that keeps me up at night. Jokes aside, I do think Sonic Battle is more true to the style and spirit of Sonic than Sonic the Fighter is. This isn't to say that I dislike the fighters, I just want more inspiration from his other games. With that being said, a lot of the ideas and the way the moves are executed will be taken from the Project M team, the Rivals of Aether Workshop Sonic character, Super Smash Flash 2, and DemHacks on Twitter. Links in the description. His jab is fine, nothing to be changed there. His up tilt, however, needs to be changed. It's clearly a reskin of Falcon's up smash. Change it to his top kick or Sonic updraft from Sonic Battle. It'll have juggling properties and be able to combo into his aerials. Down tilt I won't change in regards to his animation. Maybe I can make it look a little bit more like the spin attack from Sonic 06 and Unleashed instead of Sonic the Fighters, but I think it's fine. The trajectory, however, would change. I would change it so that it sends you a bit backwards at the tip and upwards at the base like it does in Project M. This gives the move a lot of combo potential setting up into aerials. His forward tilt is fine, maybe make it a little bit smaller and weaker as I'm buffing him in other areas. I would change his dash attack from spinning to sliding as a callback to the slides he would do in Sonic Adventure 2, Unleashed, and Generations. It'll work the same, just look differently. His smash attacks will be exactly like they are in Project M. His up smash will be one big attack that's weaker instead of multiple hits like it is now. F smash will be the same, and down smash will be Sonic Flare from Sonic Battle. Homing attack works fine as a neutral B move. I actually like how it works in Ultimate, so I won't change anything in that regard. I just want to give him some more sauce. Sonic has been doing tricks after homing attacks since Sonic Adventure 2. When he lands a homing attack, let my man flex a bit. Seriously, why isn't this already in the game? This change alone makes Sonic have way more style and flair like he does in Project M. His up B is fine. I would probably make it a bit shorter because the move is extremely good and has no right taking him this far. Down B spin dash is fine, I don't think anything needs to be changed from it. Maybe let him jump out quicker after turning around like in Project M, but that's just nitpicking. Sonic's side B is a move that I do not understand. To this day, I have no idea what it's supposed to be referencing. It looks like it loosely takes after Sonic Lost World, but it was in Brawl 2, so I literally have no idea to this day what this move is supposed to be. Again, it was fine in Brawl, but Brawl is like 10 years old now. Needless to say, this needs to be changed. Knee-jerk reaction says Lightspeed Dash like they did in Super Smash Flash 2. It's one of Sonic's most iconic moves and has some cool combo potential, but it could be a bit broken. The way I would want it to work is that it would send you in the direction that you're facing, which would perfectly set up into an aerial like back air. But this sounds kind of broken because Lightspeed Dash is, Lightspeed Dash, and Sonic usually does it instantaneously. So it'll be like an instant version of Fox's side B with the added benefit of comboing. Yeah, it won't go as far, but let's be real, this just sounds broken talking about it. I was also theory crafting the idea that you wouldn't be able to act out of it, but that just seems so unnatural. Like, yeah, Fox couldn't act out of his illusion until Smash 4, but in Sonic's games he often uses the Lightspeed Dash to complement his movement and not stifle it, and I think that should be communicated here. For now, I'm gonna leave it as a faster but shorter version of Fox's illusion. I feel like I'd have to test this a lot for me to make it feel right, but for now, this is what I'm gonna go for. His Nair would be similar to how it is now, but less bouncy and springy. I'm gonna make it visibly resemble the twin spin attack / insta shield from Sonic 3. Only of course it wouldn't make him invincible, that's pretty broken. There'll be a white instead of blue wispy effect like there was in Project M. I couldn't think of a back air, so I made his a 3-hit combo that loosely references Sonic Advanced and Rush. It'll also have drag down properties similar to Greninja. Down air and up air will stay the same. Forward air, as you may have guessed, is Sonic Eagle from Sonic Battle. I have no idea why this isn't already in the game. This is what I thought it should have been even back when I was 10 when I first played Brawl. What even is this? He's like twirling his head around? Come on, this is way cooler. It'll work the same as in PM where only the sweet spot spikes and the other hits are just good for combos. And I won't change his throws. For his final smash, we're bringing it back to Brawl in Smash 4. To finish things off, when he dies, a ton of rings will splatter similar to what happens with Mega Man. Alright, so I pretty much completely redesigned Sonic now. This alone would make me happy, but I still think there's work to be done. Sonic is one of the most iconic characters in the world and is a staple of Smash at this point. I think more than any other third-party character that he deserves another representative. There's a lot of characters we can choose for this. It's a really hard choice. We can be boring and have Shadow as an Echo Fighter, but I don't want to do that, so we're gonna have a new character. The only real contenders in my opinion are Tails, Knuckles, Dr. Eggman, and Shadow. This was such a tough call for me that I even went as far as to go and ask you guys on Twitter. With a total of 99 votes, Tails won by a slim margin over Knuckles, Shadow, and Eggman. I have to say that I agree with this. Knuckles I think we have to immediately rule out because if we're being realistic, we would have to have Tails in before Knuckles. And I'm not going to try and bite more than I can chew. Knuckles used to be Sonic's main rival, but as of Sonic Adventure 2 and onwards, he's really more of a sidekick, and most people, including Sonic fans, see him as more of a tertiary character behind Tails. This hurts me to say, as Knuckles would probably make the most interesting moveset in my opinion. I mean, just look at him in that beta version of Project M. Moving on to Shadow, I think he would be awesome too. If we make him a new character, he can have a very Chaos Power focus like he does in Sonic Battle and the Legacy XP mod. He's also arguably the second most popular Sonic character. I wouldn't complain for a second with him in the game. Dr. Eggman I find really interesting. I added him because, well, you could make an argument that he too is the second most popular Sonic character. He's been there since day one, technically before Sonic himself. Fun fact, Eggman was actually one of the early concept art pieces for Sonic. Needless to say, he could certainly get a spot in Smash. The problem is, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. All of his iconic robots are designed to be big mechs that serve better as climactic boss battles. This is great for like a final Smash, but as a regular fighter, I don't think so. As much as I ragged on it, the robot from Sonic the Fighters looks like it would actually be the best fit if I were to design some robot for him to control. And this is why I personally lean towards Tails. He's Sonic's best friend and is also arguably the second most popular Sonic character. He already has a functioning moveset in Super Smash Flash 2, so we'll go with that for the sake of time. His final Smash could be him shooting people down in a plane or something. For stages, we have Green Hill and Green Hill Mario Galaxy style, so you can guess which one I want gone. I asked you all on Twitter for a stage, and City Escape won with the clear majority. But after looking back, I actually disagree with this pick. Not because I don't love Sonic Adventure 2 or don't think it's iconic, far from it. I just don't think it's really relevant enough. The fact of the matter is, it's been in 2 games, Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Generations, both of which are pretty old games. Oh my, Sonic Generations is almost 10 years old now. So what Sonic stage should be in? Chemical Plant? Maybe. That seems to come back for a lot of Sonic games, but I feel like the classics have gotten enough love as is. I don't think that stage should be in either. In my opinion, it comes down to Casino Night and all of its variants, and the Death Egg, or any space level for that matter. Some variant of those seems to make an appearance in every Sonic game. It's really hard to decide, but if I had to... Casino Night. Casino Night I can see having a cool gimmick manifesting in its slot system. It would be pretty cool if you could go in there and have a chance to come back with all sorts of items, status conditions, and even final smashes. Casino Night, Carnival Night, Casinopolis, that one from Sonic Lost World, what else? Bingo Highway from Sonic Heroes. Some variant of this stage is a staple of the Sonic franchise, and I think it would make a really interesting stage. This also works really well because I have it set up so that Tails is the newcomer and he was introduced in Sonic 2 where this debuted. It would make it harder to justify if I instead had Shadow. I would probably need to do like the Space Colony arc, and if it was Eggman, I'd of course do the Death Egg. As for music, remix some Casino Night tunes. Also add all the Casino Night doppelganger themes like, again, Bingo Highway, Casinopolis, and the other ones I may have forgotten. So there it is. I reintroduced Sonic into the Smash franchise. I think it's a lot better now. If Smash gets some sort of reboot, I really hope we get some sort of reintroduction from the Blue Blur. He really needs it. With that being said, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments how you would handle this. I know when YouTubers say, leave your thoughts down below, they don't actually care. They're just saying it for the algorithm or just as an act of formality. But for this, I really do care, so please do. Or just comment something random like oogly boogly, that still helps for the algorithm. Just don't comment first, like please don't. Oh my, now that I've asked you not to comment first, I already have 10 bozos scrolling down right now. Please don't comment first just to piss me off. Like I feel some smooth brain is gonna go down here 2 weeks after the video is uploaded and already has 50 comments and think they're funny by commenting first. But no, it'll just piss me off. Don't be that guy. Nobody wants to be that guy. Who am I kidding? This video is like 15 minutes long, no one's gonna make it this far anyways.